In this video, I'm going to show you how, instead of just printing it out as an array, which isn't really that pretty, like here we did before with the array like this, we kind of want to print them out so it's a little bit more pretty, like kind of like this. So here we're printing it out and I'm using these, this is called a chip from Vuetify. So if you just search for a chip, and these are the ones we're going to use, this example one down here. And again, many things you can do with this. And we're just going to grab one of these. So if you expand this, I just want the example one. I can't even remember what that one is. Let's just do this. I think it's this one. So div class, or actually just a chip here I want. So I'm just going to grab this v chip and then example chip. I can write it. So in our code, in where it says attending, we're just going to do v-chip like so. And let's quickly just check this out. What happens if I just put this in here? I hit refresh and I just want to make sure my chip is working, it at least move. So now we can see the chip is there. It's gray, so we can't really see it. That's kind of weird, right? So let's add a little bit to this. So there we go. Just like we had some colors up here, we're going to do the same. So we're going to give our V chip a color, and I want the teal one again because everything should fit, right? Lighten 2. So let's try this. There we go. Woo! Stuff happens. Cool. And I can hover them as well. This is what we wanted for the color change. So now we can see whenever we punch in, but I don't want it to print out the entire array from over here. I just want to print out a chip, one chip for each time a new name is being passed in. So for each time I write Homer, Marge, Deadpool, whatever, it's going to print out a new chip. And we already did this with one of the v-for loops, and we're going to do it again in this one. So inside the chip, we're going to do a v-for, so for each time an item is in there, print out a chip, right? And we're going to start by, we want to print out the name of the guest. Again, this can be item, ice cream, whatever you want. We can just change this. So we want the name, I want a parentheses, I want dot index, and then I want for in, what was the name of the array? Attendant name. Let's copy that, like so. And I also want to add the key. It's not like we're going to really need it, but the system is going to go, you didn't make key. So let's just put it in. For example, if you wanted to delete one of them, you could use the key as you grab the index of that one and then delete them by using the little. If we, for example, had one of these, where'd it go? Like this one up here, boom. So remove them by the close button, right? Then it could be a good idea to use the key for this. But we don't care about that now, but we're putting it in anyway. Did I save? I did not. So let's try and save and see what this does. So if I add in Homer, it does nothing. Why? Because I didn't write out what I wanted to print out. What do I want to print out? I want to print out the name. And let's do this name. Let's try again. Asver, and then I want Homer. And now you can see for each time a new item, new name is being put in, it's going to print them out. And again, this name can be, it's a real up to you. If you want to put in item, that works as well. This is just item, is that name? Cool. This is just a variable that we're using to store each iteration of the loop. So the information, in this case, our name. So for each time the loop, we just use this to print out Homer, Marge, or whatever. That's how that works. And this is explained in the previous video as well. But now we're actually printing out a name with inside the chip for each time we put in a name. See you in the next video.